Hi, welcome back to my journal journey. Today I am setting up my everyday journal for the month of May. Just a quick warning before I start. I use some amazing stickers which are absolutely gorgeous from the range. The only downside is getting the backing off them was an absolute nightmare. So you'll see a lot of struggles this video. I did want to go for a coloured title, but with the way that the fine liner started to outline the May, I just had to commit to having bold black titles. So my first struggle with backing starts here. That was the easiest one, believe it or not. And I'm going for a really cute picnic theme. One of the packs of stickers were named Picnic, but I really only mainly used a bottle and a few picnic baskets from there. The majority of the stickers came from a pack of fruit stickers, so I'm glad I picked that one up at the same time. Because I am going through so much change in my life at the moment, instead of projects for the opening page, I've gone with goals because I think my goals need looking at and they need reassessing. As I say, that's just because of the amount of change that's happening right now. All good change, but still change. And I'm one of these who don't deal well with change. I've kept the decoration quite simple, but to go along with the stickers, I have used some washi tapes that were out of a pack from Paperchase, and they just remind me of a picnic blanket. I'm having a lot of issues trying to keep my book open. I'm not even sure which month has caused this massive amount of bulk in my journal, but to say when my journal sits on my desk it barely closes. It has to have the elastic or something heavy sitting on top of it. All good problems. To help me get the backing off these stickers, I have been trying to score down the back of them with a craft knife. The only downside to that is that quite often I score too hard and I go through the backing and the sticker. But the tweezers have helped as well. It was a whole process, and yeah, it puts me off getting stickers from the range which are transparent like this. However, they are so cute. I had the same problem during Christmas, but I saw these and I thought, oh, surely it wasn't that bad. And yeah, although at Christmas I did end up just using my tape roller and sticking the backing down with my tape roller because I couldn't be dealing with getting the backing off. But for this setup I kind of committed to it, so I felt like I had to. I am setting up my review page. For my review I have wins, challenges, finance, highlights and next month, and those titles have been quite consistent over the year. I have found that with my review pages they're very hit or miss. I'll either completely ignore them or filled them out in quite a lot of detail. It's something that I need to improve on, and I am aware that I need to improve on them. For the month of April, I've really struggled to get into this bullet journal, so I'm hoping with all these vibrant colours, it really pulls me back in, and that goes back to just personal life things that are happening. But I have really enjoyed setting up this spread, as well as trying to improve my reviews and get into the journal a bit more. I am switching back from dailies to weeklies, where I have one page weekly on the left hand side, and on the right hand side I have place for to-do lists, notes, doodles, whatever I want, just to try and help, because when things get overwhelming I like to have a set space to write in. I'm currently colouring in the 50 from an Ups a Daisy big one, and it's a decluttering challenge, so trying to declutter 50 items. Again, when I get overwhelmed, I like to sort out, throw away, change stuff around, all of the above. And I'm hoping with this challenge that it's not that I get 50 things sorted, it's that I only get rid of 50 things, because I can be quite ruthless and feel like I have to get rid of stuff, so I'm hoping that this will help me in that process, because I don't want to get rid of too much so that I have to replace it. And as always, I've got my notes page. My monthly setup used to include so many more pages over the years, but I have really kept it quite simple, and it is just the basics now. Everything else goes on my dailies or my weeklies, because I am not the greatest at flicking back to the monthly overview pages to fill them in, or I'll fill them in bulk where I don't necessarily remember what my mood was or what my gratitude was, and it just defeats the purpose and it becomes more of a chore. I'm setting up my one page weekly where I'm just got long sections. Over all of the different one page weeklies that I've tried, this is a style that has worked the best for me, so that's what I use. And I like a bit of decoration on there just to make it fun to go into, but I like it to be simple decoration that's not too taxing, so that I don't feel like I've wasted anything. It's amazing how your habits change over time. So, final flick through of my May everyday bullet journal. Nice, simple picnic theme. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!